Hello, hello. Well, after the craziness that was the Hunter achievement, I wanted to do one that was more on the trivial side. So let's do the Demon Hunter, Outer Demons. Play 25, then 50 demons transformed by Alara'shi. Alara'shi is a 5 cost 5/5 demon and beast that says transform minions in your hand into random demons. They keep their original stats and cost. Now, the first thing I thought of is that perhaps I could make more progress with this on by using Kill Jaden. And perhaps I could, but if I put a minion over 5 in the deck, then it will be less consistent to get Alara'shi himself using the Caricature Artist Taelan Fordring package that I sometimes use to get a specific minion. So I have 4 cards in my deck dedicated to drawing into Alara'shi specifically. So I kind of want to see if I can do this without Kill Jaden. Now, this is a battle cry, so in most circumstances, I would say, let's put some Brewmasters in the deck. But that's not going to work this time because when you play Alara'shi, his battle cry will transform the minions in your hand into random demons, so the thing that was a Brewmaster won't be a Brewmaster anymore. So if I want to make more than one progress on this per game, then what I'm going to try to do, I think, is discover demons or maybe discover some beasts, possibly. So Blind Box will get me 2 random demons. If I can manage to do it on Outcast, it will discover them instead. Jumpscare will discover a demon and put the other 2 in my deck. Relentless Wrathguard, if it kills something, can discover a demon. Um, and then I guess we'll go from there and see what else I can manage to put in as while trying to keep Kill Jaden out of it. Because if I do decide to put Kill Jaden in, I will have to do so with the understanding that it will make drawing Alara'shi less consistent. So let's see what we can do. I wanted to do a high density of cards that discover something so that I could play minions or spells and still keep a decent amount of hand size because if I can only do Alara'shi once per game, I'd like him to hit a bunch of stuff. So, I've got Scarab's Keychain for just decent early game board, the Astrobiologist, uh, Blind Box, of course. I did put a single Creature of Madness in. I also put in the Dread Seed cards, so I've got the Grim Harvest, the Wyvern Slumber, and the Dreadsoul Corrupter. And those are pretty good for keeping a consistent amount of pressure on. Uh, I Beam for some removal that carries lifesteal, Infiltrate for some AoE, Raptor Heralds, which discover beasts, one of which could be Alara'shi, couple of Ball Hogs for some removal with lifesteal, and everything else I've covered. The It's a pretty cheap deck, but basically, I think you can probably only expect to hit Alara'shi once per game. But there are plenty of discovers, so there is a decent chance that you could do it twice in a game. And then the main thing that you want to do then is once you have it in your hand, you want to build up as much of a hand as you reasonably can so you hit a bunch of cards at once while not holding back so much that you end up dead. So you do have a little bit of a balancing act that you're going to have to play there. So we'll see how this goes.
Arana versus Illidan.
I will not hold back this time.
I'm not backing down, Illidan.
Look, we've got the blind box already in outcast position. We've got a turn 1 play. We've got a turn 3 play. And since I intend to use all of these early, I'm even going to keep the I-beam in there because it's going to be on the left soon enough. This is like, I'm not sure how much a better opening hand I could ask for. Ow. Yeah, I'll summon more Dread Seeds.
If 3 rights make a left. Yeah, I think we all know where they're going. Speaking of...
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and coin Alara'shi now, just because, like, if I wait too long and I actually draw Alara'shi, then he'll transform the other one, and I don't want to step on my own toes. And there's Kil'jaeden in case I need it. Wow, that's a pretty good haul. Let's see. So everything here I do want to play. How about I go with that?
Blades will sing.
And a Wretched Queen. So they've got to deal with that somehow.
That toy was made just for me.
Lordship, there's nothing to my blades.
Uh, 6 mana, so let's put this down, even though I don't have another dragon, but I want to use this to reduce some things, and I didn't want it to hit this, so that'll work.
Fall before the imps.
Slice twice, thrice. I'm the perfect toy for you.
Your bones will make a fine addition to my collection.
For now.
Maybe I should have held back a little bit for the sake of making more progress. But I don't think that's a mark against the deck. So I was at 4 before we started, which I think I just got by playing it off of Kil'jaeden in another game somewhere. And I made 5, and that was with a very quick game where I outpaced a armor demon hunter before they could get going. So, I mean, in all fairness, I had the nuts draw in my opening hand, and I then also got very lucky discovering an Alara'shi very early that then turned into demons that basically wiped out, well, yeah, that kept the board presence. I don't know if I can expect that every single game, but it does look like this is going to work to make progress. Now, also in all fairness, 50 is a lot. This one might be a bit grindy, but it won't be hard. So, hey, I am open to suggestions if you have ways that I could maybe speed this up, but I think I'm okay. I hope you have a good one.